Shall we start? No? Ladies first?
No, say it, because I think it sounds really nice with your accent.
What, Archwell Audio?
Yeah.
Archwell Audio.
I mean...
Really?
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll ask, is Harry unwell? In a new trailer, he accused Buckingham Palace of telling lies to protect my brother. In the Mail on Sunday, it was claimed Meghan and Harry were being advised to stay away from Charles' coronation for fear of booing. It might be much worse than booing. Okay, unpopular William and Kate were booed in the USA, and nobody here cares about the coronation of Princess Diana's abuser. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at that. It's the way she put her sentence. Alright, we also eggs thrown at Chuck. The boos and more are happening to the king and future king. Prince Harry can see it on TV, and peace from California. Alright, there's this. Prince William and Kate met with boos and chant of USA at Celtic basketball game. Alright, so there's that here. Okay, there's this. Boston Celtic, Booh, Prince William, and Kate Middleton. Alright. I'm just reading the headline. Prince William, Kate Mac with USA chant, boos at Celtics. What's this? Prince William, Kate Middleton booed at Celtic game on day of race storm. Alright, after this, that said, you mean the way William was booed in America? You mean the way William was booed in America? Y'all should have left Meghan out of your blood sport. She's not a Windsor. Y'all didn't pay for her birth and upbringing. You thought you will use her like that without consequences. You should have kept your blood sport on those you pay for. Meghan is Doria's daughter. Okay, hopefully people will be more focused on egg throwing. Before the Mail on Sunday rubbish, I announced Harry and Meghan weren't going to attend the ridiculous pantomime anyway, which is obvious. Reporters have always said stories about Harry were published, one about William aren't. Why do you read the Mail on Sunday? Believe anything they say? I think that is what is holding British royal family back. It's also more than that. Who knows what either of them will do if when British royal family respond. I don't know. This is another thing too. Why I said the men in gray suit sort of took over when the king passed. So it was, in a way, whoever made that deal where they feel like to deal with the tabloid is the best way to go. I don't know who did that. Okay, whoever advised them to do that. And then that article that I came across where Charles is taking William to parties with those tabloid people. So someone must have advised them to do that. Okay, someone of interest, and probably paid the courtiers and said, okay, this is the plan here. We want to be part of them. We want to know what's going on. So advise them to use us to get good publicity and something like that. And then there it is. They took it over. All right, so that's that. And of course, they keep the queen in the dark and some of this. And then the other thing I don't understand is that why when they see one of the royal family see something negative is happening, why they don't advise the other one? Don't do that. This is not good. but they all fall in line, and then they all follow suit and fall in the same hole, repeating the same nonsense. Okay, next tweet. Boohoo, Meghan and Harry are pictured in his grandmother's private playhouse. So is Eugenie with a reporter for a televised documentary. I saw that documentary. Picture is Beatrice, by the way, but all grandchildren were in the documentary, William and Harry as well. Okay, exactly. Yet the media are mourning now just because Harry took Meghan to the house and clearly they had a nice time drinking tea in the miniature house. Okay, I love receipt, lol. That's Beatrice. Okay, score. British media 0, Sussex squad everything. Yeah, Beatrice and Andrews more. Alright, nice receipt, thank you. That's Beatrice. Oh yes, sorry, I saw it. The Queen turned 90. They had a documentary about her studying her grandchildren. The sense that I'm getting regarding that playhouse thing is that exclusivity. They don't want Meghan's children, but they forgot those kids are Harry's children as well. But because of Meghan, they don't want the kids to be there. That's the thing. And I think most of you already got that. But it's that exclusivity. They don't want, because of Meghan, for the kids to be there. But the children are not just Meghan. They are part of Harry's too. So Harry wants to show his kids, you know, the things that he enjoyed, the things that he grew up in, you know, when he was a kid. So I think they're probably gonna do that. I mean, they already did. They did it, took some pictures, and just leave it as memories for them. They don't need to go back. Next tweet. Okay, Charles probably suspects that he is not the primary target of Harry's anger. As long as that stays focused on William, Charles won't intervene. If it was a positive press, okay, he will try to do something to overshadow. So now every finger is pointing at William. So hey, he's backing off, drinking his tea. Okay, Wotton, King Charles' courtiers want him to hit back on the Sussexes. Okay, right. His turn will come on spare book. Okay, Charles will do no such thing. They forget easily that William was rallying the press to be king according to Shipman.
It's a fact that every anti-Harry and Meghan story comes from Kensington Palace.
But why
and if it comes from Kensington Palace, why are they briefing against their own grandson?
William and Kate are very well respected. They make rounds of the people, and loads more people would rather see him instantly step to the throne than Charles.
Or are they just better at hiding the truth? Because there are some quite fruity stories about William too, if you want them.
Really?
Yes, not that we can go into detail here, obviously.
Allegedly.
Hello, lawyers.
I don't know. Always fruity stories.
You know, there are very fruity stories about that. But this is not a battle. It's not a comparison.
Let's move on. We've done enough Harry and Meghan.
According to Shipman, the king will leave him to learn. Is that maybe where they got that plot pointing to season 5 of The Crown? Yeah, most of the leaks came from William and Kate mouthpieces, and most of the hate came from Harry and Meghan live at KP. All problems point back to KP. The mistake was not giving Harry his own palace and stuff. Could be. Just be truthful to him. Don't smear his wife name. Okay, if they had listened to Tina and Michelle, leave Meghan alone. Okay, Charles won't bite so long as Camilla untouched. After all, Charles has had his own feelings about his parents, which he understands. Charles at most will argue, quote, feeling torn between his two sons and, quote, his, quote, duty as a father and Harry's king, end quote. Okay, after this, that's it. Can you blame Charles? He's no saint, but I doubt he's happy with the amount of toxic leakers from KP. I don't know. He's the king. He could do something about it. William has brought this up on himself. He's been quite transparent and obvious with his attack on Harry and Meghan via Jason Kenoff and the Daily Fell. Okay, there's 4 more. Okay, let's finish it. I'm already an hour. Maybe I'll split it into 2, but let's continue with this. But I have 3 more. Okay, these are some of the books written about Harry and Meghan so far. They just wanted them to say nothing so they can benefit from their silence. Yep, there's that here. All the books written about them. Okay, where's the one with Omid? Which one was it? is this one here. Okay, so I think this was a response to something. There's this. Just read an article about Harry and Meghan's docuseries. They are them if they do and them if they don't, while everyone else and their brother drop books like gumdrops about the royal family. But, quote, how dare they speak up for themselves? What upside down world we live in. Alright, so because of that, she put all of the books that were written about her. Next tweet. 2 more after this. Okay, in March 2019, The Sun claimed that Kate had instructed William to phase Rose Hanbury out from their social circle for reason unknown, and that they had fallen out over a private matter. Okay, so that's a small thread. Then 2 days later, the Daily Mail ran a story making it about William and even defended him, saying he carries, quote, none of the emotional baggage that plagued the life of his father, end quote. Then they said both of the Cambridges and the Chamonix had considered taking legal action. This increased the speculation that it was more than just 2 friends falling out. The royal family made it worse by using the Daily Mail to try and suppress the story by becoming out in defense of William when the original story was about Kate shunning Rose Hanbury from their secret Turnip Toff group. Okay, I don't believe the British media. Alleged affair and alleged love child, and look like a certain princess, and the photos got scrubbed off the internet. Alright, let's go to the next one. The next one, I think, is 2 videos. There's, I think, is a TikTok. Let's see. Yep, it's a TikTok. Okay, wake up, take a listen. My UK friend, she nailed it. Okay, she sound like a Brit. Alright, so let's listen. 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Just some thoughts on Meghan Markle and Harry Styles' new documentary. I think people going mad about it today in the British tabloid press is because the UK does not like and has never liked women that like themselves, women that have autonomy. Wait a second. I think maybe because I listened to it. I don't know if I did this in another video or I heard it or I listened to it already. But anyway, let's listen. Women that are confident, women that are sure of themselves. You see it in the documentary early on when she talks about when she dated Harry and he was late, and she was like, I don't like that. I don't like, I'm not standing for that. Somebody that's late, not standing for that. That is somebody that has a level of self-esteem and self-respect, that knows their worth, that knows their place, and won't be skewed by other people's behaviours. And I think in the UK we are brought up with this class system, and the class system exists, and the reason it still exists is because we stay in our lane. That's that whole idea of stay in your lane, tall poppy syndrome. It's a joke that I did that I posted recently on TikTok. Stay in your lane, know your place, don't try and put your head above the parapet, because the system works by people staying in their lane. That's right. That's right. She's nailed it. People stay in their lane. Who's on top right now? Okay, who's on top? Who's benefiting from everything? Okay, who's getting free money? If everybody stay in their lane, everything will be fine. But when depending each other against each other, you know, one against another, so they could, yeah, she hit it right nail on the head. It's done. She's come along, and the curtsy thing, she's gone, do you know what? Why am I? No, I don't need to curtsy. This is ridiculous. Why are you guys all doing this? That's why everyone's so angry. Thank you. This is it. She's making fun of herself. She gets it. Let me move it back again, because this is the nonsense they got out of the Meghan making fun of herself. This is the part that the UK decided to go out trying to say she's disrespecting the Queen, the institution. She's trying all sort of BS. Okay, but this woman gets it. Okay, I move it back slightly. And she's come along, and the curtsy thing, she's gone, do you know what? Why am I? No, I don't need to curtsy. This is ridiculous. Why are you guys all doing this? That's why everyone's so angry, because we've always been taught that if you work hard, if you play your role, that life will reward you with a roof over your head, with a nice life. You could have a house. You can go on holiday once a year. And we're seeing with the current cost of living crisis, that's no longer the case. Doesn't matter how hard you work. You're still needing to do the extra hours, but before it was to go on holiday, now it's to fucking heat a room in your house and decide which room to heat. This is painful. Now you have to decide which room to heat. There's someone who's going through some stuff. The thing is, what's going on in the UK, there was a plan that was set. And then as the plan goes further, greedy
get in the way. Greed get in the way. And then there comes Harry shedding light into things. Okay, I said it at the beginning. Well, I'm probably gonna cut this video into two, where the race, you know, Black Lives Matter was going in and stuff like that. They had a plan for that, and Harry, on the other hand, was falling in love with a mixed race woman, and that sort of break on their plan. This is another thing that's getting them upset. Look at this, the video that has the UK flag. I think I call it the firm. There's some stuff. Okay, there's people who are in position of power right now in the UK where their interest is still within the Commonwealth. I said that in that particular video. They want to break the institution, and then because they have special interests in those places, when the institution is there, you know, I don't know if those people really know their power. The people who's in the firm, like William and Charles, I don't think they get it. So they're getting people really upset for this to mess up, and then they're gonna go and into the Commonwealth and then do what they need to do. Alright, they don't need to pass through the firm. So greed is getting in the way. There was a plan, original plan, and as they move on, hey, the door keeps on opening. Hakabakadabra, more things is opening. They can't believe it. It's still working. So they're getting more greed, more greed, more greed, more greed. Meanwhile, the original plan is out the window, but they see themselves putting money in their pocket. That's what's going on. Alright, let's continue. I'm gonna move it back, and I'll try not to talk again after that.
Doesn't matter how hard you work, you're still needing to do the extra hours. But before it was to go on holiday, now it's to fucking heat a room in your house and decide which room to heat, which room to turn the heating on. Playing the game doesn't serve us anymore, and you're getting angry about it. Now the Queen's dead, there is going to be more eyes on why do we still have a royal family? Who is this serving? Who is this benefiting? And the papers are making sure that you know, don't you dare to keep things as they are. Keep things as they are, keep things as they are, keep things as they are. Look how awful she is, look how awful she's not awful, she's just a truth teller. She's just a truth teller.
Wow.
She's looking at us all going, guys, the Emperor's naked.
Bingo. I'm sorry, I lied. Bingo, she hit it right there. That's it. Hit the nail right on the head. Banger.
Emperor's naked, what are you doing? And the press hates that. The press hates that. So as well as the racism and the element of classism, there is so much misogyny in this. It's unreal. It's unreal. So they're my thoughts on Meghan Markle and Harry, and I wish them all the love and luck in the world, as to any couple, as to any and every couple.
Bango, she gets it. She gets it. She's I like the way she put it. Meghan is a truth teller. That's it. Alright, great insight into UK, but as American, we have no idea about your royal family. Meg was making her own attempt at a courtesying. Okay, the oppression and misogyny there is unique to the class and royal family there in the UK. Seriously, Harry and Meghan weren't trying to change the system. Survival was hard enough. Okay, that's the clap and thumbs up. I have said this is why the Tories are pissing on everyone, because they know the public will stay in their lane, succumb to change the privatizing the public sector with zero comeback to them. If one love themselves, they will then who is boss, and kick them out. Yep. Okay, after this, that's it. I think I shared this tweet on a video already. All right, there's that. Yep, I've long said Harry has left a cult and they are angry that he broke up. There's this, there's that. Agree, but 2 comments. 1, the class system has never benefited anyone but those on top. That's what I said. Yeah, this is why they want to keep everything the same. But can you imagine? I mean, if you were in that position, but the thing is that many people are not as greedy as that. I don't think if I'm up there and I see all of this coming out, I don't know. I never been at that high level for me to have that mindset. But then you could understand when they're not doing nothing, absolutely nothing, okay, for money to keep pouring on them. So they piss at that. Now Meghan and Harry shedding light to the thing. That's why they're upset. And then Harry and Meghan kind of union sort of break their plan. The Tories, you know. Let's read this and that. Okay, I started reading that. Yeah, the class system has never benefited anyone but those on top of it. And 2, Meghan was marking herself, not the monarchy. Brits have all the poppy syndrome due to a class system that never benefit them. A class system xenophobically linked to race. Yeah, I mean, that video that I had regarding, what did I call it? The tabloid, where I was looking into it. That was their fear. Their fear was for a black person to marry into the royal family. So now it happened. Their head, you know, it's like chicken running without a head. All right, let's go to the next tweet. And this is my last one. All right, and I need to edit. All right, this one I saw a few minutes ago before I started recording. Love it. The Meghan Markle Index is an excellent way to determine whether people should stay in your life. All right, 41 seconds. Let's listen.
I've just watched episode 1 of Harry and Meghan, and I've decided I'm introducing the Meghan Markle Index into my life. So like, sometimes it's really hard to understand how like people's values and people's belief systems and like whether or not they're racist. And I'm going to just start asking people like, how do you feel about Meghan Markle? And depending on their
she sound, I don't know, I'm just throwing that, sound like maybe she's a Brit. She's probably in the UK, maybe. All right, so people are watching and minds are changing. And this is the thing that the institution, the establishment, some of the people in the government hate. People are seeing the truth, are opening. Let the blind see. My goodness.
answer depends on whether or not I continue to talk to them. So
I'm sorry, I'm gonna move it back because I paused. I know you hate it. I know.
Asking people like, how do you feel about Meghan Markle? And depending on their answer depends on whether or not I continue to talk to them. So like, if they rank high on the Meghan Markle index, then they can stay. If they rank low on the Meghan Markle index, then they can go. But what a great question. Like, I'm going to try it this Christmas. You should try it too. And if we lose friends, then we can stay Meghan Markle fans together.
I love that. All right, love it. Let's see here. This. Okay, I have the 9/11 index when I did it. Okay, if the guy believed 2 planes went through the World Trade Center building, he is out. Not intelligent, not a thinker. What the hell? Okay, whatever. All right, let me stop. Let's do a prayer. Maybe let the blind see. Let's do that. Prayer. Let's see. Let the blind see. There it is. I haven't done that prayer in a while. We need more of it. People need to see the truth for what's going on. Okay, Father, bind the evil spirits that are blinding the minds of the people around me. In the name of Jesus, I pray that you will be able to see clearly, to recognize who you are, and to give their hearts to you. Remove all the hindrances and enemies will use to distract them from your truth. Very interesting. I think this is pretty good. All right, let's do an image. I'm gonna pick something that's over here. Okay, I haven't clicked the image yet, but whatever's there, that's the one I'm gonna do. Only one. This one. Okay, prayer point. Okay, the light. Okay, let your light shine upon my life. Let your light shine in me. Let your light shine through me. Let your light shine on my blind spot. It's very hard to see this one. Let your light shine on anything covering my light, not allowing it to shine. Okay. Right? So let's do the one right next to it. Okay, and then that will be it. I did say one, but it was so blurry. Okay, and so for the first of many times, I said the prayer of God's smuggler, Lord, and my luggage. Oh, I have a scripture that I want to take to your children across this border. When you were on earth, you made blind eyes see. Now I pray, make seeing eyes blind. Do not let the gods see those things you do not want them to see. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm trying to make sense of this. This is the first time I'm saying. So maybe the negativity that keeps on spewing, okay, that they want to blind people with, maybe this is the one that God is trying to shield the people from. Okay, so let the truth pierce to the negativity. All right, you could make your own sense out of it, but I'm gonna leave it as that. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. New subscriber, welcome. All right, so that's it.
For me, it's an added member of the family. It's another team player as part of the bigger team. And you know, for all of us, all we want to do is be able to carry out the right engagements, carry out our work, and try and encourage others and the younger generation to be able to see the world in the correct sense, rather than perhaps having a distorted view.